Barcelona Alternative Nights. This is very community. I'm Salo. This is everyone. Thank you. Have a good night.
My name's Tim, and I do Project Salo from Portland, Oregon. I'm a Sagittarius, like triple, like Sagittarius rising, and like I think my moon's like Gemini though. It's weird. Yeah. Well, I really love that question because often, I think incredulity can kind of happen when like someone like is like, whoa, it's a spicy name to take. It's definitely a very direct allusion to the Pasolini film, which I greatly appreciate for its allegorical content. It's a bit of a slap in the face. It's not for everyone. But I think it really very much so brings up a lot of visceral psychology when it comes to human behavior and repression and control, and how that shit's fucked up, and how we are intrinsically meant to work together and get along. Also, they don't actually eat real shit in Salo. Gonna chalk that up to John Waters and Pink Flamingos. Okay. It was a really, really weird transition. I mean, I've always like made little inroads and efforts to try to like get a better understanding of doing music on my own, and yeah, just like lots of determined kind of you just got to get a little masochistic with yourself as far as being a student, I've found. And so like I've gotten past certain learning curves, and I feel really good about that. And I finally, one thing quarantine has done, it's really helped me get better prepared to fully express what this is. And I'm happy about that. Yeah, tapestry is about a bit of a paradigm shift from, or wanting for a bit of a paradigm shift from the just kind of culture of myopic self-interest, sort of, that I think living in like a hyper capitalistic society can do to all of us and make us really disposable to one another. Yeah, I don't know. It's really about just kind of like taking a look at that and just kind of like seeing how really loathsome it is, and how it doesn't bring happiness for anyone, pretty much. It's like the general like, I guess, core of what the song is trying to say. Yeah, I'm like, just, I don't know, into just a random assortment of things, you know, musically. I definitely come from like a punk rock, anarcho-punk for sure is a really important core to, I think, this project's identity, and just kind of like in general feelings of life, and, you know, um, risking a little bit for better shit and having good compass. I'm not shiny though. I have my failings, and so it's like we all do. But yeah, I don't know, just different pieces of art that kind of capture that is always something I really appreciate. Visually, like I love sci-fi, and I love hyper realism, kind of like Dario Argento is the shit. I mean, that's like low hanging fruit, maybe for for some people watching this, you know, that's probably maybe you all love Argento. But yeah, I really like, you know, I don't know. Huge fan of Roger Deakins too. He's just an amazing cinematographer. Granted, none of my videos at all are like comparing myself to like these, you know, lifelong dedicated artists of their craft. But yeah, I just trying to get like more narrative with it, I guess, but keeping it nice and hard to grasp, just enough. And yeah, I don't know, it's just fucking around on my computer too, spending too much time alone, and learning Final Cut Pro. Got more lights. Yeah, I think in general, the message that I want to convey just with like what I'm doing is that collective will is really inspiring and a better world is available to us. We just have to really have faith in that, I guess, is what the general message is. And mutual aid is a beautiful thing. And I've seen it a lot in this city with community care, and it's happening. I feel like there's a paradigm shift happening, maybe not as widespread as it should be, and maybe not as immediate as it feels like it needs to be, but it's happening. Also, I guess maybe more of just like a really specific message I want to share, and in no way do I want to incense anyone, if you will. I know everybody has their own knee-jerk to maybe stuff around this, especially if you're a white presenting person. But if you're a white presenting person, you need to risk more. You need to risk more of that kind of privilege. You have a shield. You're shielded from so much of the adversity. We are all, I am, you know, from so much of the adversity that so many others feel that are that much closer to the flames. We are so much farther from those flames than you know, from those flames than they are. Blah, this is quite an analogy. So people are burning right now. We're not. White presenting people are not, really. So pull people out of the fire, I guess. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on the horizon. I got like 2 videos in the works. One that will be in LA, filming with some friends, and it's a collaborative track with a friend of mine, Ian. And yeah, that's gonna be really great. I'm super excited about that. Ready to get out of Portland a little bit. It's been too long. Yeah, and then another video and a new single as well on top of that I'm like halfway through filming right now, and feel really good about it. I feel really good about these 2 next songs. It's gonna be really fun. And yeah, besides that, I mean, really want to release an album proper, so I'm working towards that as well. I definitely have the material for it, which feels nice to say. But yeah, just excited about the future, you know? Lots of spoons in the air, and yeah, excited. But I think that's the last question. So, just want to say thank you, everybody, for watching this. Really appreciate it a lot. And thank you so much, Barcelona Alternative Nights. You guys are total tenderonis. Really appreciate the offer. This is great. Yeah. Be well.